My sister had an affair with my fiancé. My grandma helped me take everything back. I found out on a Tuesday night, standing in my wedding dress, alone in my childhood bedroom. The title sounds dramatic, I know, but that moment, fabric pooled around my feet, phone buzzing in my shaking hand, was when my life split cleanly in two. The message came from an unknown number. You deserve to know. Check his iPad. Photos. I'm sorry. My fiancé, Eric, had left his iPad on the kitchen counter. I told myself it was probably spam, or jealousy, or nerves before the wedding. Still, something cold crawled up my spine. I opened the Photos app. The first picture was unmistakable. Eric, shirtless, smiling in a mirror I knew too well. My sister's Lila's bathroom mirror. The next photo showed her face pressed against his shoulder, her engagement ring, my grandmother's ring, glinting between them. I don't remember sitting down. I only remembered the sound of my heart pounding so loud it felt like it might wake the house. They'd been together for 8 months. 8 months while I planned a wedding. 8 months while my family toasted true love. 8 months while my sister stood beside me, helping me choose flowers. I confronted Eric first. He didn't deny it. He cried. He begged. He said, "It just happened." Then I called Lila. She didn't cry. She sighed. "You were always Grandma's favorite," she said. "I just took something that was finally mine." That's when I understood. This wasn't just an affair. It was revenge. Growing up, Grandma Ruth raised us after our parents' messy divorce. She taught me to budget, to work, to save. Lila hated that Grandma praised my independence while quietly covering Lila's mistakes, failed classes, maxed credit cards, a business that never launched. What I didn't know was that Lila had been borrowing money in my name. When I canceled the wedding, my parents turned on me. "Don't embarrass the family," my mother hissed. "Lila's pregnant," my father added. "You should step aside gracefully." That night, I packed a bag and drove straight to Grandma's house. She opened the door, took one look at my face, and said, "Sit down, sweetheart. Tell me everything." When I finished, Grandma didn't gasp. She didn't cry. She stood up, walked to the hall closet, and pulled out a locked metal box. "They did this once before," she said quietly, "with your cousin." Inside were folders, bank statements, emails, copies of loans I'd never taken out, signed digitally while I was at work, payments redirected to Lila's accounts, my name, her benefit. "Tomorrow," Grandma said, snapping the box shut, "we stop being nice." Over the next 3 weeks, we moved like surgeons. We froze accounts, filed fraud reports, hired a lawyer Grandma had known for 40 years. At the courthouse, Lila showed up glowing, hand on her belly, Eric beside her wearing the suit I bought him. Their lawyer argued family misunderstanding. I said nothing. Grandma stood. "Your Honor," she said, "I raised these girls. One learned honesty. The other learned entitlement. The evidence spoke louder than any of us. Fraud charges, restitution, civil damages. The judge ruled swiftly. Lila collapsed into tears. Eric tried to reach for me. I walked past them. Outside, Grandma squeezed my hand. "Blood doesn't mean loyalty," she said. "Character does." 6 months later, I bought a small house near the lake. Quiet, peaceful, mine. The ring? I gave it back to Grandma. She smiled. Good. It was never meant for someone who stole love. That night, I sat on my porch, watching the lights ripple on the water, realizing something powerful. They took my fiancé. They tried to take my future. But with my grandma beside me, I took my life back, clean, legal, and unbreakable.